So, thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
What's your name? What do you do, and how'd you end up part of this clinic?
So I'm Dominic Heim, and I go to Eden Prairie. I play football at Eden Prairie, and I've known Tramp since like sixth grade, fifth grade maybe, and so yeah, that's how I'm here.
Okay. And so, can you tell us what your injuries are that you've been kind of dealing with, and maybe talk about your experience with the laser treatment and what it's done?
Yeah. The only injury I've had while being here maybe was during two-a-days I strained my back or something in my back. So I came to Tram for the laser, and I mean we've been lasering it for a week, and it's already 100%. I mean it's after every session, it's noticeable. It's almost perfect after every session.
That's incredible. Are you back at training?
Oh yeah, I mean I was training anyways, but
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
since this normally, we try to shut you down as physicians, but you were back training pretty quick. So the first time you had the laser, were you surprised at what the benefit was kind of instantly?
Oh yeah, the first time I had it was my elbow because I
Okay.
was training for like a 420 bench I think, and my elbows were starting to bug me towards the end. So because I get tendonitis in my elbows, and so one session with that, and it was good. It was pretty much completely better.
Okay. And so when you had this more recent injury with your back and then kind of the leg, what would you say? How much was it? Was it more bothering you when you were playing, or was it bothering you all the time? Before you had the laser treatment.
It was just kind of a slight hindrance all the time. Just annoying, nagging
Okay,
stuff that I deal with.
okay, but something that obviously you were seeking to get
Get better,
over
yes, it
because you
needed to
you
get
you
better.
want to go, yeah, you just want to get to the next level. So so for people that are watching this, for other athletes that are watching this, I think getting out the message of how much more quickly you can recover as opposed to traditional methods,
Yeah,
which would be doing like exercises and therapies and,
right.
and things like and things like that. I think are really, valuable. So, what would you say to other athletes that have injuries, as far as trying to get back on the field as soon as they can?
I mean, you got to come do the laser. It's almost immediate. Like, right, it is immediate. Like you can do the laser and like I woke up whatever morning and my back was bad. It was really tight, and I came in here and tram lasered it, and I was able to go train the rest of the day just fine. Like it's immediately a difference as opposed to nagging you for probably weeks.
That's right. And I mean, we've seen that with a lot of our athletes where they've said they've even done therapy for 2 or 3 months and they can't quite, not
Yeah.
necessarily that they're out, but sometimes they can't quite get to that. And as far as performance and, and things like that, they just can't get there. So, thanks for that. Have you tried any of the other things? Have you done the exercise while under oxygen therapy or any of the other?
Yeah, I've done all of it before. Yeah,
Okay.
I've been red light bed for forever. I've always done the electricity with tram. I do the bike rides. Yeah, I do all the stuff.
Okay. And how do you feel like what do you think is the best thing you get from doing that?
You just get you just get the benefits that you can't get from anything else. Like you can't get the benefits from red light bed without red light bed. Like you
I,
just can't.
yeah, I like the way you say it, and so I think as far as so what you're saying is basically that you're just getting an advantage. You just
Yeah.
can't get doing
Yeah, right.
other modalities.
Right.
Um, And so, what would you tell your friends about, doing these things as far as getting an edge in training and then as far as getting an edge in recovering faster?
You just have to come do it. Like there you just gotta come do it. It's hard to explain. It's more of a feel. Like it's hard to explain how fast and how you feel after the laser. Like you just can't explain it. The same with the suit, the same with the red light bed, the oxygen, the
Mm.
PEMF mat. Like you just have to experience it. You can't really explain it.
That's right. All you can see is you see the results,
Yeah,
and then you keep coming back,
right.
right? And so I think uh, this is something that uh, we think that it's out there for like elite colleges and in the
Yeah,
NFL and
yeah,
in the NHL and things like that. But one of the things that from an athletic standpoint, which is why I'm drawn to like the athletic part of it, is because most high school age athletes and down,
yeah.
how many of your high school friends have even ever heard of these modalities and have access to them other than people that you yourself have kind of said you got to go do this stuff? Like, do you like, is this something that's talked about a lot at the high school
No,
level, or is this
no,
something like people don't know what you're talking about?
no. Nobody knows about it unless I bring it up. And because all the high schools still just have like the regular trainers and whatnot. That it's like, oh, you bruise your knee, sit out for 4 to 6 weeks, like that stuff. And but obviously everybody has access to it now. Like you just have to find it and want to come use it. But yeah, nobody knows. Nobody really knows about it. It's not talked about. It's not known.
Yeah, especially at this level. So if you look at, you know, if you talk about like red light beds, they're very popular now, like in the
Yeah,
NFL for recovery.
yeah,
And one of the things that we are most interested in the athletic puppy is obviously maximizing your performance.
right,
But that is more maximizing your performance by recovering your body because high school athletes are way overworked and taxing their bodies. And if you're not doing these modalities,
right.
right, you might not recover enough. And what happens when you don't recover enough?
Tend to get hurt.
Exactly. And so injury prevention is such a big thing and it's just not talked about. I know
Right,
because I've kids played in high school and talked to so many high school athletes. You don't recover. And you can't just
right,
recover by eating an extra sandwich
right,
or getting an extra hour of sleep. That's all important, but you have to recover
right.
by doing things that actually produce changes in your body.
Yeah,
I think that's great. I really appreciate you coming
yeah,
and talking today
yeah.
and just keep getting the word out. Anything else you want to say?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I think you summed it up. You're a great interview.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Great.